2nd Chronicles or 2nd Annals 1. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes the direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And Yah is short for YahWeh, YahWeh, Yod He Vav He. It's no different to saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What is a difference and does matter is when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are the same name, because no, they're not, and no one in the right mind would ever believe that, and only a fool would believe that a hammer could force its creator to do anything. And there is no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic texts because the letter J is only about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. That's like a 1,300-year window. Don't tell me that's his name. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. And I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yehoshua, means Yahweh is salvation, and a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua. And if I say H with a dot, the dot is underneath the H in the middle. Usually when I mention the dot is always in the middle underneath of the letter. If I say E with a half a check mark, it's a half a check mark that's on top of the E. I've never seen it anywhere else. Unlike there's like G with a line on top of it, or there's like a B with a line under it. That's always different. It's usually on top or underneath. Bounces between the two. I'll obviously say that. I'm actually gonna try to pronounce 2nd Chronicles in Hebrew. And then I'll spell it anyways. But Debri ha-Yamim Bet, which means 2nd Chronicles or 2nd Annals. I'm not sure if it says 2nd Chronicles or 2nd Annals. I think it says 2nd Chronicles, and then Annals is just another word for Chronicles. I think that's how they did that. But it's spelled D-I-B with a line underneath of it, R-E, and then lowercase h-a, and so everything is uppercase except for the h-a, which I just said. So it's D-I-B with a line underneath of it, R-E, and there's a space, H-A. I don't think there's a space in H-A to the next one. Like H-A, like ha, one word. But I think it's connected to Yamim, which is Y-A-M-I-M, and then a space, and then B-E with a half a check mark, T. Anyway, I'm going to get right into this. I haven't seen any genealogies in the past, what is it, 6? I can only say 5 because 6 is at the end. And there's only like a sentence of 6, and then it goes to the next page, so I don't know if it's a genealogy or not, so I'm not going to say it is or not, because I don't want to make myself into a liar just because I didn't know something. Anyways, I almost said 1st Chronicles, 2nd Chronicles 1. And Sholomo, S-H-E-L-O-M-O-H, son of David, D-A-W-I-D with a line underneath of it, strengthened himself over his reign, and Yahweh his Elohim was with him, and made him exceedingly great. And Sholomo spoke to all Yisrael, to the commanders of the thousands and of the hundreds, to the judges, and to every leader in all Yisrael, the heads of the fathers' houses. And Sholomo and all the assembly with him went to the high place that was at Gibeon, G-I-B with a line underneath of it, apostrophe O-N, for Elohim's tent of appointment was there, which Moshe, M-O-S-H-E-H, the servant of Yahweh, had made in the wilderness. However, David had brought up the ark of Elohim from Quiriath Yearim, Q-I-R-Y-A-T-H, Yearim is Y-E apostrophe A-R-I-M, to the place David had prepared for... Get off that. I got my camping bag set up. I'm ready to go camping. He's sticking his claws in it. It's not going to last long if you let your cats do stuff like that. Anyways. However, David had brought up the ark of Elohim from Quiriath Yearim to the place David had prepared for it. For he had pitched a tent for it in Jerusalem, which is Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, and the bronze slaughter place that Betzalel, Betsal apostrophe E with a half a check mark L, son of Uri, Uri, son of Hur, H with a dot, Ur, had made, he put before the dwelling place of YahWeh, and Sholomo and the assembly sought it, and Sholomo went up there to the bronze slaughter place before YahWeh, which was at the tent of appointment, and offered 1,000 ascending offerings on it. That night Elohim appeared to Sholomo and said to him, Ask what should I give you? And Sholomo said to Elohim, You have shown great loving commitment to David his father, and have made me sovereign in his place. Now, YahWeh Elohim, let your promise to David my father stand fast, for you have set up me to reign over a people as numerous as the dust of the as the dust of the earth, not the sand. It actually doesn't make sense. The dust of the sand? What? The dust of the earth. Now give me wisdom and knowledge so that I go out and come in before this people, for who is able to rightly rule this great people of yours? Only YahWeh, to be honest. And Elohim said to Sholomo, Because this was in your heart, and you have not asked riches or wealth or esteem or the life of your enemies, nor have you asked long life, but have asked wisdom and knowledge for yourself, so as to rightly rule my people over whom I have set you up to reign. Wisdom and knowledge are given to you, and riches and wealth and esteem I also give you, such as none of the sovereigns have had who have been before you, nor any after you have. And Sholomo went to Jerusalem from the high place that was at Gibeon, from before the tent of appointment, and reigned over Israel. And Sholomo gathered chariots and horsemen, and he had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horsemen, whom he stationed in the chariot cities, and with the sovereign in Jerusalem. And the sovereign made silver and gold to be as stones in Jerusalem, and he made cedars to be... Listen, we all know you're small, you don't have to keep revving your engine. And the sovereign made silver and gold to be as stones in Jerusalem, and he made cedars to be as plenty as the sycamores which are in the low country. And Sholomo had horses imported from Mitzrayim, which is Egypt, and from Q. Mitzrayim is Mitzrayim, and from Q-U-E with a half a check mark on top of it. The sovereign's merchants bought them in Q at a price, and they came up and brought from Mitzrayim a chariot for 600 pieces of silver, and a horse for 150, and so for all the sovereigns of the Hittites, H with a dot, Ittites, and the sovereigns of Aram, they brought them out of their hand. Interesting.